Oh, there you are. In this video I should be finishing off, or trying to finish off, the boot conversion of my A30 and convert it into an engine bay for the new 16 valve engine. Oh, wish me luck. Bye. This is a template I use for the other side. It's slightly different this side. A little bit shorter there. I should be able to use this. Just copy it and make it a bit longer down there. Anyway, I'll keep that. Strong bow. So it's all cut out. You can see there is a repair I done quite a while ago. All I'm going to do now is going to clean all this up, cut this piece right out. Then I shall cut a piece of plate and do exactly what I did over here. Well, that's the template all cut. All I've got to do now is transfer it onto a piece of steel and make it fit. It took quite a while to do it. It's actually a bit wider, this one, than the other side. Weird, isn't it? Well, this bit's almost made now. I didn't bother videoing me cutting it out with this cutter. The only thing I did do is I use like I said before in previous videos, use an old worn disc so it turns a little bit easier. So I've just cut all this out. Well, I don't know, clearly you can see this, but I welded that piece out. I finished that piece right off. It's all welded on the inside, blah, blah, blah. I've ground it all nice and smooth. And I've just tacked it on there for the moment just to see what it looks like. I've actually sprayed the back of it, the inside, with that well through primary stuff. So I've just had to open the garage door because it's getting a bit smoky in there. I think burning something. Oh, I'll see what it is. All the felt on the back of that, on the back of there. You can't really see it. I'm going to scrape all that off. It's getting there. Looks all right. You would have thought it'd been exactly the same as this side over here, but it's not. Just shows you how far out the cars are. I wanted to show you something. If you've been watching a lot of my videos, you'll remember this corner of the car was full of lead. I had to scrape it all off or heat it up and get rid of it and just refill it. I've actually found out why now. If you look in here, so it's crumpled a bit. There's a bit of a clout in the corner. That's why it's all filled up with lead. Interesting, isn't it? After a bit of a struggle, I managed to get this other piece in, that piece there. I just put I had trouble welding it. Like the vertical weld up there. It's all nice and clean metal, but I don't know, something just went wrong. It's slightly different to the other side. I don't know if you can see it or not. See that one there, the width from there to there, it's quite narrow. But you look at the one on this side, look at the one on this side, it's a bit wider. That little bracket's got to go. It's actually quite hard to get out. I had trouble getting the other one out. Then I'm going to clean all that rust up and put some of that rusty stuff on it. And the next thing after that, I want to put on that top edge, on there, I want to put a piece of bar, but the only bar I've got is on there. That's what I want to use. But I don't really need it on there anymore because that was just to hold the A, B and C pillar together while I was doing a lot of welding. Well, that's that bit finished. I've got that steel bar right across the top. That blue stuff is the rusty stuff on it at the moment. It's all fully welded and ground. I've cleaned all that little piece here up and put some rusty stuff on it. And I've actually put some little corner pieces in. Let me see them, a bit there and that bit there. So that's it. Pretty much done there now. I'm not going to do any more of that because, like I said before, when I come to do the body, I'll do all the filling and all stuff like that. So I've learnt my lesson in the past. I've done a little bit and then decided to do some welding and messed it all up. Now the next bit I've got to do It's only a little tiny bit. I'm going to grind that little bit off of there, which will take about 2 seconds. Now I've got to decide what I'm going to do about this corner here. So I want it to look similar to this corner. I want to do some strengthening bits up on here. I'm not sure how yet, but I want to sort of spread it a little bit more. So it's actually welds to that bit there and welds to there. Once all that's all done, I can fully weld this bar in, clean all this bit up, because that's not very good, is it? Well, as I previously said in a couple of other videos, I'm going to use a worn cutting disc, so hopefully I can sort of cut around there a little bit easier than a full one. You can see how much smaller it is. It's not much smaller, but small enough. Come out alright, didn't it? Well, I'm going to have to put a wired edge on this. I can't remember how I did it before. Let's put it in the right. Now, which way has it got to go? Stainless steel welding rod. I've just taken a flux off of it. There's a little groove in there. Bum, isn't it? Well, that's the wide edge put on there. That's got a little bit of a step up, which I didn't really want. Can't really get rid of it now. So I'm going to try for this, see if it fits. Well, that's the best fit I can get at the moment. I'm not sure what to do with this at the moment. I've got to cut down there. I've just marked that off, cut down there, so that this can be welded to that. I've got to cut down there as well, same as this side. So I'm not sure what to do with the rust underneath at the moment. Yeah, this is a bit rusty. I think I've got to cut it out somehow. I think I'm going to cut that out. Oh, that bell means a cup of tea's ready. Better go in. Well, we're almost here. I've got this piece all tacked in. It's all nicely tacked in. It looks quite a good fit actually. I've put some rusty treatment on that. A bit I messed up on really. This is where the spring hanger was. I just cut it off with a disc cutter this side so I couldn't undo the bolt. I've done the same the other side, but what I should have done, in the top of this is a little hole, and there's like a little grease nipple thing. You can take that out, then the bolt slides out. So I'm going to have to leave it in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bang it in a little bit, weld it and grind it off so it looks like it's supposed to be there. So we're almost there now, so I've got to take off that little tabby bit there, grind it off. And you see on this side I've got a bit of round bar. I'm going to put that bit of round bar in there. It's already rolled, that's all done. And then we're pretty much there then. All I want to do after that is weld this in properly, this bar, weld all this in, clean it up a little bit. And this side, what I've been playing around with, I was going to put another bit of strengthener in there. I've been playing around with a bit of cardboard, so it's going to be something like that maybe. I don't know, we'll see. So once that's all welded in, I've got to do one more job, which I've been putting off and putting off and putting off. That is underneath there and underneath here. There's a lot of welding to be done. So that means I've got to weld overhead, which I'm not very good at. For some reason, it doesn't go very well. So that's where we are. So once this is all done, all cleaned up, I might give it a bit of a... Oh, I've got to take that off. That's where the spare wheel was. And once it's all cleaned up, I'm probably going to put some undercoat on it. And then it's the big day then. What day is that? It's big engine day. Put the engine in there to see if it fits. It'll be interesting, won't it? Or not. I've got this side almost done now. That's all welded in. I've got a little bit more welding because there's a couple of holes there I need just to fill up. I've got the round bar in. That's all tacked in, so it mimics the other side. So it's only tacked in at the moment. Made a couple of mistakes today. This piece here, I'll show you. Some rust holes there, look. I was banging it, I thought it was okay, so I might have to just do a quick repair on that. It doesn't really matter too much, but there you go. And the other mistake I made was actually on this side. See, if you look at this round bar, it goes all the way around down, it goes right down to the bottom. On this side, it stops at the top. But the good thing is, if you look on the floor, it's all about there-ish. That's the bit I cut off, so I'm going to weld it back on. So all in all, it's coming up quite well. I've been out here for about 7 or 8 hours doing all this. So I'm going to have a break now. I still haven't done this top bit, which I said I was going to do. But I'm a bit fed up of welding at the moment. After that bit there, repeating myself again. Just needs a little bit more welding done. I should do that at the same time as I do that. And I'll do that. So I've got a great deal of gas to it. I'm still making up my mind whether I want to do that strengthening bit. Not sure yet. But all in all, don't know what you think, but it's looking quite good, isn't it? Once that's all done, I had a little bit of fill around. I don't want to use too much fuel if I can help it, because obviously the heat of the engine and all sorts. I'll tell you the other thing I've done, which you probably haven't even noticed. I put the bumper on. I just kicked. I'll handle. I put the bumper on, basically just to strengthen the back. It took me quite a while because I had to clean all the brackets up and whatever. But I put it on, and it's not sort of level-ish. Well, my rules there, just about disappear, face of the earth. Look at the gap here, this side. Can't get your finger in. Then you go around the other side. Loads of room. That's a job for another day, I think. Because at the moment, I just want to. It's in there just as strength for the brackets running it off. So I've cleaned them all up. Don't really see them actually. And they're on the other side. I could go underneath, but I can't be bothered. Right, so that's where we are at the moment. I think it's looking quite good.